You are listening to Gazelles Volleyball on KYNT, Yankton's home team.
Collar saves it. Bump set from McDermott. Jay Jerry, the freshman, puts it away for set number 2. Terwilliger falls to the net, trying to push it over with Christopherson, but it's pushed right back to the hardwood with a block.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by
Hy-Vee, Larry's Heating and Cooling, Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance, Ben's Brew Station, 1919 Root Beer, Fairfield Inn and Suites and the Holiday Inn Express in Yankton, Triple Time Rudy's, Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance, South Dakota Office of the Attorney General, Vision Real Estate, Missouri River Associates, First Chiropractic Centers, First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Conkling Distributing, SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, Avera, Mayor Signs, Vision Care Associates, Truxedo, MT and RC Smith Insurance, Olson's Pest Technicians, Parker Hannafin, Midwest Insurance Agency, CoreTrust Bank, H&R Block of Yankton, Vantage Financial, Adam Walter, The Move Group, Hedro.
Now we go live to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live inside the Summit Activity Center for Yankton Gazelles Volleyball, taking on the Brandon Valley Lynx tonight on KYNT and KYN-TV. I am Brayden Butler. Thank you for joining me this evening. We are in your pregame show brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle. We're in the Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton broadcast booth. Get great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express Hotel Direct at 605-653-2250. Fans of the game today are brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you are traveling to a home or an away game, be sure to fill up at Triple Time Rudy's. They're located at 1606 Broadway Avenue. Should be a good crowd on hand tonight, as it is always, but this is also a special night for the Gazelles. It is Pink Out Night. Gazelle Strong Pink Out Night here inside the Summit Activity Center. They're doing some raffles, I believe. A lot of pink shirts, special pink shirts in the stands already. I believe there is at least one special pink jersey. I can't remember from last year, but just keep that in mind here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Big night, so if you're planning on coming down, be sure to take part in those raffles. And if you're listening to this at work, you get off a little later, want to come down and check it out here at the Summit Activity Center, feel free. But as always, support the Gazelles in whatever they do. We're going to take our first break here in a couple of moments, but before we go, I'd like to thank a couple of our sportscaster partners for helping make this broadcast possible. We'll start with America's Best Realty. Tired of renting or apartment living? Ready to upgrade or own your own home? Call America's Best Realty at 260-1600 and unlock the American dream. Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with a vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. They're wrapping up the final sub-varsity match right below us right now, or right below me here in the Crow's Nest. If you're watching on KYN-TV, you can see it as well. But wrapping up the sophomore match, it is 1-1. They're in the third and final set, so first team to 15 will win this match. When we come back here on KYNT and KYN-TV, we will have your pregame profile, taking a look at both the Brandon Valley Lynx and the Yankton Gazelles at the varsity level. Still plenty to come here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. Going to go to a quick break and come back in 3 minutes. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball, KYNT, KYN-TV, back in 3 minutes.
COVID-19 cases are on the rise, and peak flu season is almost here. Save time and get the updated COVID-19 vaccine and your flu shot at the same time at Hy-Vee. Schedule your updated COVID-19 vaccine and flu shot online today, or just stop by any Hy-Vee pharmacy whenever it's convenient for you. No appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. Your Hy-Vee pharmacy is here to help you and your family stay healthy. Some restrictions apply.
This game break is brought to you by a lot of people supporting the Bucks and Gazelles. So far, these high school athletes have put on quite a show for us tonight. We've had a great and exciting game. So let's break down the highlights and get you up to speed. Hold on. Well, this is unusual. One second. We're getting word from the referee. Let's just listen in.
Due to Representative Julie Auck, Lauren Nelson, and the South Dakota Legislature's vote to cut $109 million from South Dakota public schools, we cannot afford to continue. This game is over.
Folks, this game break was a warning. Representative Julie Auck and Lauren Nelson are attacking South Dakota's excellent education system. But you can stop them from succeeding by voting against Representative Julie Auck and Lauren Nelson in the upcoming election. Our students are counting on you. Paid for by the Save Our Schools PAC, not endorsed by any candidate.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat. Brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
The Boathouse is for everyone. Axe throwing, mini bowling, shuffleboard, beanbag, golf, pool, and darts. Plus awesome food and drinks with lots of cold craft beers and other beverages. Some say the Boathouse is the most fun you can have on land. Trivia on Tuesday nights, music bingo on Wednesdays with live music on Friday night. This is downtown Yankton's fun gathering place for all ages. If you can't be on the boat or at a Bucks or Gazelles game, then it's the Boathouse.
Want to take the hassle out of servicing your heating or cooling system? Then sign up for the Kaiser Signature Membership Program. This is Chris Frick with Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Not only will you get peace of mind knowing your units are being serviced regularly, but being a Kaiser Signature member gives you priority service, a discount on parts and labor, and no overtime rates. Take comfort and let our qualified professional technicians keep you running.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton.
Welcome back in here on KYNT and KYN TV. This is your Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Let's get into your pregame profile here on KYNT and KYN TV. Brought to you by Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance. They've been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, they'll help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Call Roy Wilcox State Farm, a lifelong supporter of the Bucks and Gazelles. The Gazelles enter with a 3-13 overall record, coming off of their 3-1 loss to Sioux Falls Jefferson last Tuesday. And this is their first match since the 1st of October, so it's their longest stretch this season so far without a match. 9 days off for the Gazelles since that match on October 1st. Across from them today are the Brandon Valley Lynx. 6-9 on the year are the Lynx, following their 3-1 win over Pierre last week. That was last Thursday, so they've had a week off as well. Last week's win did end a 4-match losing streak for the Lynx, trying to keep that rolling here today. Taking a look at some quick team stats for both these teams. The Gazelles are averaging 20.6 points per set over their last 3 matches, and they have a 1-2 record in those matches. Yankton is 2-1 against teams that are under 500 this season, and they are 3-7 over their last 10 sets. So that's something to keep an eye on. Only 3 set wins in their last 10, and that is over the last 3 matches. Brandon Valley also 1-2 over the last 3 matches with a 19.3 points per set in those 3 matches. They are 3-7 over their last 10 sets as well. So a couple teams that over the last 3 matches are down on set count, trying to get back into the win column today. Should be a good one between the Gazelles and the Lynx. It is 10-7 in the sophomore match right below us right now. The Lynx leading here in set number 3. First team to 15 will win the sophomore match, and that does it for sub-varsity play. The varsity, as of right now, is still scheduled to go first serve at 7 p.m. But if they push it back a little bit, we'll be right here with them on KYNT and KYN TV. We're going to go to another break, but before we go, thank you to a couple more sportscaster partners for helping make this broadcast possible. We'll start with Aztec of Yankton, thanks to one of Yankton's greatest employers and friend of the community in Aztec, building industry-changing solutions that create life-changing opportunities. Build a career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furnitures, and office supplies. One Office Solution located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. Midwest Insurance Agency. See Travis and Whitney Devine at Midwest Insurance for your farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call today to set up an appointment. And lastly, Graham Tire. They do more than sell tires at Graham Tire, so if you notice your issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call them, and they're service experts. Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. Gonna go to another break. When we come back, we'll keep things rolling here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. Back in 3 minutes. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball, KYNT, KYN-TV.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
Your football party will be a touchdown when you serve up Sheboygan brats, summer sausage, cocktail smokies, and natural casing wieners. Game day is better with Sheboygan's. Produced with pride at American Food Groups in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explorers CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
A couple days ago, a teacher came into the UPS store to print some worksheets for her classroom. As we were printing, she asked if we could help her design and print a custom banner for her school's upcoming event. Yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion, where for over 8 years we've been serving educators, businesses, and community members with all kinds of printing solutions. Stop by today and let us assist with your next project, and be sure to ask about our shipping services or current print specials.
Welcome back in on KYNT and KYN-TV. Brayden Butler in here for the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Let's get into your look at some recent matchups between Yankton and Brandon Valley. This is the last 3 matchups between these two squads dating back to 2021. Brandon Valley is 3-0 against Yankton in the last 3 meetings, including a 3-0 sweep last year, something to keep an eye on for Brandon Valley. They have been dominant over these last 3 meetings as well against Yankton. Of the 10 possible sets, or the 10 sets played between the two teams, 9 of them have gone to the Lynx. That is 2 sweeps and 1 3-1 victory over the last 3 years. The Gazelles trying to flip that script today. We'll see if they can do it in our varsity matchup, but this sub-varsity game, if our varsity matchup's anything like this sophomore match, this is going to be a fun night of volleyball. It's currently 13-13 after a service ace by the Gazelles. Both teams are 2 points away from winning, but you have to win by 2 points, so now 15 doesn't guarantee you a win right now unless one of these teams scores 2 straight. Should be a lot of fun watching this one wrap up, and then, of course, our varsity matchup coming later tonight. Do not have a pregame coach interview today. That would be brought to you by 1919 Root Beer. It's the creamiest full-body draft root beer available. You can find it in convenience stores, grocery stores, or on tap at local restaurants. Don't have one today. Was not able to, mainly my schedule this week. I had to take a trip to North Dakota earlier this week and just didn't have time to get a conversation with Coach Stacy. Couldn't use the post-game from last week. It's almost 10 days old now. This has been a long rest for the Yankton Gazelles. Before we go to break, thank you to a couple of our sportscaster partners as the match just got tied at 14-14, so now the magic number is 16 to decide a winner in the sophomore match. But thank you to a couple more of our sportscaster partners, including the UPS stores. The UPS store, they're helping small businesses reach their goals in Yankton across from Walmart. Yankton Thrive. There is a thriving business economy in the Yankton area. Your one source and resource for all businesses from retail to manufacturing is Yankton Thrive. For more, go to yanktonsd.com. Northtown Automotive, your local Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. Find out more at northtownusa.com. And Floor Tech, whether your home or floor is wet, call Floor Tech at 665-4839. It's currently 15-14 Gazelles in this sophomore match. Is the Gazelles trying to put this one away, win the final sub-varsity match of the evening. Try to see how this last point ends out here. Big thank you as well to Sherco, proud supporter of Yankton Sports. We need to be sure, make a Sherco. Also, State Farm Roy Wilcox. They've been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. They'll help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. And Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch. They're on Broadway or over the phone at 665-1222. Lastly, Stockman's Motorsports. They're your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. Stockman's Motorsports is a proud supporter of all area athletes. It's 15-15 now in this sophomore match. Neither team wants to go home the loser. We will most likely have the result for you when we come back here on KYNT and KYN TV. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Do you want a job that keeps it real? At Truxedo, a real truck company, we keep it real by promoting our values of excellent service, teamwork, accountability, and innovation. Join the Truxedo team and enjoy your next career adventure. We have a variety of openings, including senior EH&S specialist and weekend maintenance technician too. So don't wait. Get up, get out, and apply at realtruck.com/careers and start your next adventure with a career at Truxedo.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
It's time for your seasonal flu shot. Flu vaccine is recommended for all those aged 6 months and older. Appointments are recommended. Call 665-7841 to schedule yours today. Walk-ins will be accommodated, insurance billing available, and most major insurances are accepted. Visit YanktonMedicalClinic.com to download the flu shot form and for more information. A shot of prevention is worth a season of health. Seasonal flu shots. Just one more way Yankton Medical Clinic provides so much care, so close to home.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
Whether you're nearing retirement or already enjoying it, I'll help you create a financial plan that works best for you. I'm Adam Walter with Vantage Financial. I believe financial planning should be as enjoyable as a day spent fishing or pheasant hunting. If you want personalized investment planning, retirement strategies, and insurance reviews tailored to your unique goals, let's talk. Search Adam Walter with Vantage Financial or visit vfplanning.com.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
Welcome back in on KYNT and KYN-TV. The sophomore match still going. We're tied at 18. Make it 19-18. Brandon Valley takes the lead. They are 1 point away from winning this final sub-varsity match before our varsity contest between Yankton and Brandon Valley. It is time for your standings review, brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm. Currently 17th in Class AA is Yankton, while Brandon Valley enters in 12th. Your top five are Harrisburg, Sioux Falls Jefferson, Sioux Falls Washington, Watertown, and O'Gorman. Time to play everybody's favorite game of looking at the Class AA standings and seeing what the SODAC 16 matchups would be if the season ended today. Number 1 Harrisburg would host number 16 Douglas. Number 2 Sioux Falls Jefferson would host number 15 Pierre. Number 3 Sioux Falls Washington would host number 14 Huron. Number 4 Watertown would host number 13 Rapid City Central. Number 5 O'Gorman would be at home against number 12 Brandon Valley. Number 6 Sioux Falls Roosevelt would host number 11 Sioux Falls Lincoln. Number 7, Spearfish would host number 10, Brookings, and your 8-9 matchup would be number 8, Aberdeen Central, at home against number 9, Rapid City Stevens. Your 4 teams on the outside looking in would be Yankton in 17th, Mitchell in 18th, Sturgis in 19th, and T-Area in 20th. Still just about a month left of the season. I know the final regular season match for the Gazelles is November 5th. We're going to find a way to get to 25 somehow in this final set of the sophomore match. 20-19, Yankton trails Brandon Valley. Might just call an audible and start calling this match as well, as a kill center of the net popped up by Brandon Valley. Making my own rules here as we go along. Yankton back on the attack, going left side, knocks it over. This is the sophomore match. Varsity match still waiting to start as that kill attempt goes into the net. It's 20-20. Yankton and Brandon Valley are tied again, and I'm at a crossroads. Last couple parts of the pregame, we can't start until I know exactly how long we have until the start of the Gazelles varsity match. So might end up just calling this audible here, as that's going to be a point down for Brandon Valley. They take a 21-20 lead, scrambling to try to find the sophomore rosters. I'm not going to lie here. Take a walk with me, ladies and gentlemen, on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's 21-20, set 3 of the sophomore match. First team to take a 2-point advantage will win in this final set. Let's walk through these final points together. Back to serve, Ellie Van Leer, a freshman for Brandon Valley. Her serve up and over, dug out by Yankton. Set, left side of the net. Kill attempt, block of the net. Good block there from number 15, Courtney Creech. Now here's another kill attempt for Yankton. Almost finds a way home. That was Marissa Birkeland on the kill. Dug out by Yankton on the attack. Set, middle of the net, looking for options. Kill, not there. Now it hits the hardwood. That's going to be a point for the Gazelles. That's number 10, Brooklyn King. We're tied back up at 21, and I'm committed to this. We can't continue pregame until this match ends, so we might as well bring you the conclusion of this match as well. Serve up and over. That's King on the serve for Yankton. Brandon Valley, returning attack, hits the top of the net. That's an attacking error. 22-21. We got match point here in the sophomore contest. The varsity still to come. KYNT Sports Director Bryce Ladwig and his family just walked in. Always good to see him. Serve goes into the net. That'll be a service error. 22-22. One of these teams is going to end up at 25. Magic numbers 24. First team to take a 2-point lead in this final match of our sub-varsity contest will win. We were set for a 7 p.m. first serve for the varsity match. That will be pushed back. Set, middle of the net. Gazelles on the attack. Nothing doing. Sent back over by Brandon Valley. Here's a bump set. Middle of the net again. That one sent over by Olivia Puck. Saved away. Kill attempt. Blocked to the net by Puck. Back for Brandon Valley now. Kill. Far side of the net. Left side. Nothing doing. Saved away. They're setting up puck again, are the Gazelles. That one's dug out again, this time by Van Leer. Set backside, and that will fall for a point. That's Creech, I believe, the sophomore middle hitter, who sent that one into the back corner. 23-22. Brandon Valley up in the sophomore match. Once again, we can't continue our post game until I know exactly how much time we have. So might as well call the end of this sophomore match that is now tied at 23. The winner will have to get to 25. Service error for Brandon Valley. And if memory serves me right, both teams have used all their timeouts in this as well. So we're just going on. 23-23. Serve up and over by Yankton. Here's a set left side of the net. Brandon Valley on the kill, and that will be confirmed. Big point there for Dahlia Thompson, the freshman outside hitter playing for the sophomore team. (24-23). Brandon Valley now 1 point away from victory. Serve up and over, dug out by Yankton. It's going to be a bump set. Gazelles going left side. It'll be sent over. Set middle of the net. Brandon Valley looking for the kill. That one goes off of a Yankton defender, and that will be the final point in this one. We do have a winner in the sophomore match, 25-23 in set 3. It was supposed to be first to 15, but that will do it. 2-1. Brandon Valley takes the final sub-varsity match, the sophomore match here, as KYNT Sports Director Bryce Ladwig is here in the crow's nest with me now, and as my boss, I feel like I should let you know I just called the end of the sophomore match because we're out of stuff in the pregame, but I digress. We will continue the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, when there's a helpful smile in every aisle. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll keep things rolling, start to lock back in for the varsity matchup after that exciting conclusion of the sophomore game. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball. KYNT, KYNTV will be back in 3 minutes.
You want peace of mind that you're healthy. Support your breast health by getting a mammogram every year starting at age 40. Multiple Avera Breast Center locations across the region offer easy access. We'll create a screening plan that makes sense for you. You have access to specialized breast cancer experts should you need it. Find a screening location near you at avera.org/breast.
Hungry for the best chicken wings in town? Then head to Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. Whether you're craving mild, hot, or something with a kick, they've got the wings that will keep you coming back for more. They'll have every NFL game on so you won't miss a moment of the action. Grab a cold one, cheer on your favorite team, and enjoy the ultimate game day atmosphere. Wings, football, friends, it's all at Checkers. Open daily for all of your wing cravings. Have a large group or event that you'd like to offer clothing for? JJ Benji's can make you look good. Instead of you taking orders, collecting money, and then delivering the clothing, let JJ Benji's handle it all. JJ Benji's will create an online store with the merchandise you want to offer. People order, pay, and then JJ Benji's will ship it. You just provide a link or QR code to the online store, and that's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton for more information.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show Your Spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Did you ever hear that cheese is the favorite food of all mice? Well, that's just a myth. Here's the fact. Mice love all food, often eating up to 8 pounds of it in their lifetime. Mice spread disease through urine, droppings, and dander, contaminating food and surfaces like counters and floors, and that's no myth. A pest professional is your best defense against the devastation rodents, termites, roaches, and ants can cause to your home and family.
Olson Pest Technicians, 1-800-KIL-BUGS.
Are you suffering from a recent injury or chronic pain?
Come see us, Lane and Reed Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of techniques to meet every patient's need and preference, including adjustments, dry needling, acupuncture, cupping, and rehabilitation.
We are dedicated to providing personalized and effective treatment plans to help you perform at your highest level and feel your best.
Whether you're dealing with back pain, neck pain, or a sports injury, we've got you covered.
Go to SWATchiropracticandrehab.com to schedule an appointment.
Did you know Sherco offers more than egg tarps? As an industry leader in construction, waste, and flatbed tarping systems, Sherco offers manual and electric tarp systems for not only grain trailers and grain carts, but also side dumps, end dumps, belly dumps, roll-offs, flatbeds, and more. To learn more, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best, demand Sherco.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
FM 1021 and AM 1450 KYNT Yankton.
Welcome back in here on KYNT and KYNTV, your High V pregame show. High V, there's a helpful smile in every aisle. We are live here on the pregame show, and they have about 13 minutes before the start of the varsity match, and looking for some people to talk about, something
sports
to
injuries can be
keep
the
things
result
rolling
of
here on KYNT and KYNTV.
but can also happen by just
Why not bring in the sports director at KYNT, Bryce Ladwig, who's here with his family, the 2024 South Dakota Sports Broadcaster of the Year. Bryce Ladwig, you got the future of the business behind you right now as well. Your whole family's up here in the Crow's Nest. Bryce, how are you doing? And as always, and of course, after last week, congratulations again on being named the 2024 South Dakota Sports Broadcaster of the Year by the South Dakota Broadcasters Association.
I appreciate it, Brayden. It's weird being here when I'm not working, as a spectator. It's very interesting, but having a good time with the family, and thank you for the kind words. I was very surprised and just very honored to be recognized. As you know, just as well as I do, it's very hard work. To be recognized, it means a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and I could see it on your face when you walked in, even a little more confusion, mostly because you walked in about 5 to 10 minutes usually before they start the varsity match, and they're still having a barn burner of a sophomore match in front of us. So, but with that award, keep going with the South Dakota Sports Broadcaster of the Year award. You're heading out there. You got a banquet in your honor. Partly in your honor. They got a banquet coming up next week, so have fun. Tell us a little bit about that. What are you doing out there for that?
Oh, yeah, so it's out in Deadwood, and they're going to be recognized out there at the Lodge in Deadwood and put down some sports bets, I'm sure. And it's going to be a great time. And my little daughter, Kirby, has been begging me to, if she comes over here, she wants to sing a verse from I'm a Barbie Girl. So, go ahead.
I think we got time. Kirby, what do you got to say?
I don't know what she said, but all right.
She said I'm a Barbie girl. Aren't we all, Kirby?
All right.
That's the future of the business. She's taking my job again. Anybody who watched our baseball broadcast in the spring knows she's taking my job.
Yeah. She loves being in the booth whenever I'm in there, and I just love having her. What can I say?
Great kids to be around. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, Bryce. Thanks for coming up here and talking a little bit. Congratulations again for being named Sports Broadcaster of the Year, and have fun next week out of that banquet.
All right, thanks, Brayden. Big fan.
Big fan of the stream or big fan of me? We'll never know. But big thank you to Bryce Ladwig for coming up and talking real quick. We do have a couple more Sportscaster partners to thank real quick, so let's thank them as we get rolling here. Starting with the Fox Stop. For all your daily convenience and fuel needs, make a stop at the Fox Stop. They're serving breakfast and lunch daily, including personal-sized Godfather's Pizza. That's the Fox Stop in Yankton. Buell's Cleaners. For rugs, uniforms, linens, and other cleaning services, go to Buell's in downtown Yankton. Explorers Credit Union. Watch the Coaches Show on Saturday morning, sponsored by Explorers Credit Union. They're here to help with a vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. Let's take this time to turn our attention back to the game at hand. A little delayed on the start after that incredible sub-varsity matchup, the sophomore match ending 25-23 when it was supposed to be first to 15, but you got to win by 2, and neither the Lynx nor the Gazelles wanted to give up easily. And if you're joining the pregame show late, it's a great time to remind you some background on both these teams. Yankton 3-13 overall, coming off of a loss to Sioux Falls Jefferson last Tuesday. This is their first match since last Tuesday, and it's that longest stretch of the season so far without a match for the Gazelles. Brayden Valley comes in at 6-9 on the year following their 3-1 win over Pierre last week. Last week's win did end a 4-match losing streak for the Lynx. So the Gazelles trying to get back in the win column. The Lynx trying to keep the momentum rolling after ending a losing streak last week. Should be a fun one tonight when we come back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. We'll talk about some keys to the game and key player for the Yankton Gazelles. Still plenty to come. This is the High V pregame show on KYNT and KYN-TV. Back in 3 minutes with more Yankton Gazelles volleyball.
At Larry's Heating and Cooling, during the October sale, get a new furnace for $55 a month.
Oh, come on, Mr. Announcer. Let's have some enthusiasm. This is a big deal. I mean, a new 96% high-efficiency furnace for as low as $55 per month. The energy savings alone will probably make the payment for you.
You're right. That is a big deal. Get a new high-energy efficient furnace for only $55 a month during the October sale.
Better at Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion.
Wellness should feel good and taste good. That's why Alani Nu offers a range of delicious energy drinks to support your goals while bringing bright, bold flavors to your daily routine. Whether you want to hit your last rep, beat the competition, or simply balance your hormones, do it all with an Alani Nu energy drink in hand. Promising to increase physical performance and boost focus with just 10 calories and no sugar or gluten. Alani Nu energy drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. Stock up today.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, we treat our patients like family.
We have an experienced and extremely caring dental team. We take the time to make sure you understand your oral health and answer any questions you have about your dental treatments.
With an office located in the heart of Yankton at 1818 Broadway, we're centrally located for all patients in the area.
Whether you need fillings, crowns, or bridges, just a teeth cleaning, or even Botox,
contact Elwood Family Dental Care today.
Introducing the perfect match for your Yankton High School sports nights. Ben's Brew Station and KYN-TV. Whether it's a hard spike, exciting goal, or the biggest Friday night football matchup, we're here to ramp up your spirit and bring the video streaming excitement to you. Gather your friends, your family, and tune into the action. Cheer for every moment with the area's biggest Yankton sports fans. Ben's Brew Station is your sideline seat to unforgettable high school sports moments. If KYN-TV is streaming it, it's on at Ben's Brew Station.
Here comes pressure. Bailey hit from behind and he's dropped. Nick Gay's his second sack of the day.
Presented by Core Trust Bank, the Coyote football team hosts Northern Iowa Saturday, October 12th at 2 o'clock in the Dakota Dome for the annual Dakota Days game. Join the fun. Tickets are available now at goyotes.com.
Charles Pierre, here's the 15, cuts back left. He's to the 10, down the sideline 5, runs over a tackler and muscles his way in. Touchdown, South Dakota.
Hey Yankton, are you looking to get down and dirty with full-time benefits and great pay? This is Luke from Hydro Maintenance. Come join our maintenance team where every day is something new, from electrical and all the way to hydraulics. We need your hands-on experience and mechanical knowledge. Hydro Maintenance is waiting for you. At Hydro, you will be a part of a bigger story, a story shaped by you. Apply today. Jobs.hydro.com. That's jobs.hydro.com. Search Yankton.
Welcome back in on KYNT and KYN-TV. Yankton Gazelles volleyball taking on the Brandon Valley Lynx. Here inside the Summit Activity Center, it is pink out night for the Gazelles. They are doing some raffles here inside the Summit Activity Center. And if you're a little late getting down here, don't worry. You haven't missed anything yet. Besides a thrilling sophomore matchup to end our sub-varsity slate for the night, ended 25-23 in the third and final set. It was supposed to end the first of 15. So hotly contested contest between the two sophomore teams. Brandon Valley did come out on top in that sub-varsity matchup. But we are ready for our varsity match. Just over 5 minutes to go before we, I believe, announce lineups, have the national anthem and everything like that heading into this one. It's time for your keys to the game, brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. That's maintaining constant pressure for the Gazelles. They've struggled at times this season in the middle part of sets, allowing their opponents to build a lead on the Gazelles after what is usually closely contested first half of the set. Yankton will need to play complete sets tonight if they want to get a win. They've shown the ability to compete with anybody in the state at points this season. It's just about all putting it together for a full set and a full match. This is a very good Gazelles squad. They can show it tonight if they're able to put a full match together and keep that constant pressure. Your key player is key players today of the game is brought to you by Missouri River Associates. Looking for insurance agents that have the knowledge to point you in the right direction? Contact Missouri River Associates in Yankton. That will be Kayla Llewellyn and Elena Nelson, the two setters for this squad. Llewellyn, a junior, and Nelson, a sophomore for Yankton. They've split time as the setter for the Gazelles this season, as that's just how the rotation works for head coach Taylor Stacy. Both are very, very good at their jobs, and no matter who is directing traffic tonight, Llewellyn or Nelson, they will need to be on point if Yankton wants to take home a win. They both played very well this season. They've each developed a good rapport with their attackers and hitters that are around them. So it should be good tonight, but keep an eye on both the Yankton setters as they rotate in and out in this one. That's Kayla Llewellyn and Elena Nelson, your key players of the game, brought to you by Missouri River Associates. Well, the clock just shut off here inside the Summit Activities Center. Actually, the whole scoreboard shut off, and now it's back on. No need to worry. Thought there might be another delay coming, but we are okay. We're going to take one more quick break here and then come back with wrap a couple more things up, and then after that, it's your starting lineup. So we're going to take a quick 2-minute break, just 2 minutes this time, on KYNT and KYN TV. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball, back in 2 minutes.
If you think education needs to be a higher priority with your District 18 representatives, how about Harns?
I'm Paul Harns, and I'm running for South Dakota House in District 18. I'm a former educator in the Yankton School District. And trust me, I know the importance of education for our kids and keeping the voucher system out of South Dakota education.
Vote Paul Harns for District 18 House now by absentee or on November 5th. Paid for by Harns for House.
Today's world is changing and you need your general liability plan to change along with it. If you're a business owner, give me, Skylar Sherman with Missouri River Associates a call and let's check your policies. Since you're busy running the business, I'll do all the legwork, so feel free to call, email, or stop down 124 Walnut Street in Yankton.
Are you new to Medicare or turning 65 soon? Have you met IRMA? Who's IRMA? IRMA is an additional Medicare tax that comes into play based on your tax filing income. Let's chat today to see if you'll be meeting IRMA in your Medicare future. Missouri River Associates.
A new choice for District 18 Senate, Lauren Nelson.
This is Lauren Nelson. Our children are the greatest asset and our legacy for the future. As your next state senator, I will be committed to helping every child in District 18 achieve their fullest potential by assuring that state funding targets where your child learns and grows.
Vote now or on Election Day, November 5th, for Lauren Nelson, District 18 Senate. Paid for by Lauren Nelson for Senate.
Moving is hard work. This is Deb Speck from Vision Real Estate, and I'd like to show you how I can make moving a little easier. From staging your home, providing moving boxes, and the use of our enclosed courtesy trailer, to the behind-the-scenes marketing, attention to detail, you can rest easy knowing you have an experienced professional working for you. Call me, Deb Speck, at 605-664-5555.
Welcome back in here. KYNT, KYN-TV, Yankton Gazelles Volleyball is on the docket tonight, hosting the Brandon Valley Lynx for Pink Out Night for the Gazelles. There are some raffles being taken place here tonight, so if you're on your way in just listening on KYNT or KYN-TV, be sure to take part in those. And if you are at home listening or watching, thank you for joining us. A couple things to take care of here. Your officials tonight will be brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the court. And your opening serve, when that comes up, will be brought to you by the Boathouse, located in the downtown Meridian District. The Boathouse is the most fun you can find on land. Head there for great food, fun, and drinks. If you can't be on the boat or at a Bucks or Gazelles game, then it is the Boathouse. Don't have your starting lineups quite yet. We'll get those in a couple moments when we'll have to go back off for the national anthem. But we are ready to go here on KYNT and KYNT. Once more, a shout out to both sophomore teams for Yankton and Brandon Valley. They put on a great show. It's the reason we're a little bit delayed, but it was a very good reason to be a little bit delayed. 25-23 in a set that originally was supposed to be 1st to 15. Congratulations to Brandon Valley for winning that. Great showing for the Yankton Gazelles. And that one, the future is bright for Gazelles and Lynx volleyball. We're going to take one more break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. When we come back, we'll have your opening serve. We'll get off for the national anthem back after this break on KYNT, KYN-TV.
Traveling to Yankton for business or pleasure? Then book your stay at Yankton's two best hotels, the Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express. Both are conveniently located to everything in Yankton. Both offer complimentary hot breakfasts and meeting rooms for business travelers. And if you want a great rate and still be able to change your reservation without a hassle, call either hotel direct. The Fairfield and Holiday Inn Express, two great hotel choices when visiting or arranging rooms for guests to Yankton.
Get it cleaned with Buell's.
Dress shirts, suits, dresses, coats. At Buell's, they specialize in dry cleaning and pressing. You can pick it up or even have it delivered.
Got a tough stain you're worried about getting out? Leave it to Buell's. They're experts in getting out those nasty stains.
Do you wash your own comforter? If you really want it clean, let Buell's do it. Their large-size washers are perfect for comforters.
If you need it clean, take it to Buell's. 444 West 3rd, Yankton.
Boston Shoes to Boots is proud to support Yankton High School athletics. Boston Shoes to Boots is your headquarters for quality and comfortable shoes for the whole family. From athletics and work boots to sandals and dress, we have you covered by our popular brands like Brooks, New Balance, Birkenstock, Red Wing, Keen, and so many more. Shop our location downtown at 313 Cedar Street or visit us online at bostonshoestoboots.com. Boston Shoes to Boots, your footwear experts since 1915.
During October, Yankton Thrive is highlighting careers with our local manufacturers.
I'm Chelsea Sautel. I work at Aztec Industries as a material handler. Manufacturing is it for me. The way it works with my schedule is perfect. So I drop the kids off at daycare, go to work. I'm off work by the time they get out of school. Any sports events, any concerts, any events that they have, I'm available for.
Discover local career opportunities in manufacturing at yanktonsd.com.
Investing in your home is easier and more fun when you have local choices. This is Cody Miles, owner of Upper Midwest Garage Door. We offer a wide variety of American-made, unique Clopay garage doors, free in-home consultations, a digital preview of the new garage doors on your home, and the expert small-town service you deserve. Get started today with your local independent Clopay dealer, Upper Midwest Garage Door. Give us a call, stop by, or learn more at uppermidwestgaragedoor.com.
It's never a good time to find yourself stuck on the side of the road. When you do, call Gary's Towing, your trusted family-owned towing service, serving the Yankton area for over 50 years. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy towing, they've got the right equipment and the experience to get you back on the road fast. Day or night, call Gary, Mike, or Mason, 665-4351. Gary's Towing, where experience means reliability.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Welcome back in on KYNT and KYN-TV. They're announcing your starting lineups as we speak, so here they are for you. Brought to you by First Chiropractic Center, making life better one adjustment at a time, located at 2507 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton. Starting for the visiting Brandon Valley Lynx are the junior middle hitter / outside hitter, number 3, Abby Gruber. The junior setter / right side, number 5, Raya Shelley. The senior defensive specialist, number 7, Jana James. The sophomore outside hitter, number 10, Ashley Ertelt. And the sophomore right side / middle hitter, number 16, Kennedy Boomsma. Your libero for the Lynx is the sophomore, number 2, Maya Van Weston. Your starting lineup for the Gazelles will be the senior middle hitter, number 5, Olivia Dimmer. The junior outside hitter, number 6, Gracie Gutzman. The sophomore defensive specialist, number 7, Hallie Wortman. The freshman middle hitter / outside hitter, number 10, Ellie Drotzman. The sophomore right side / outside hitter, number 12, Berkeley Olson. And the sophomore setter, number 15, Elena Nelson. The libero for the Gazelles, number 1, the sophomore, Madeline Smith. Your set sponsors tonight are First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Yankton Medical Clinic, MT&RC Smith Insurance, First Chiropractic Center, Truxedo, Vision Care Associates, and FNBO. Special pink jerseys with black numbers for the Gazelles. Their libero, Maddie Smith, in a black jersey with pink number. Red jerseys with white numbers and letters for the Lynx, and a black jersey with white number for their libero, Maya Van Westen. Very rare you'll see the opposing team wear red inside the Summit Activity Center, but it's a special night for the Gazelles. Pink night, Gazelle Strong Pink night here on KYNT and KYN-TV and inside the Summit Activity Center. So pink jerseys for Yankton if you're watching on KYNT or KYN-TV or if you're listening here on KYNT. 7:21 is the time for a match that was scheduled to begin at 7 p.m. Yankton will have the first serve. It's Elena Nelson back to serve. Serve is up and over. We are underway. Dug out by Van Westen. Back set, middle of the net. Brandon Valley trying to attack first. Diving save made. They will attack first. That is a kill for the Lynx. Getting things started here early. Brandon Valley takes possession of the serve as well here in set number 1. Serve up and over, dug out by Yankton. Here's a front set going left side of the net, looking for Berkeley Olson. Saved away, actually popped right back over the net, and a diving effort from Maddie Smith ends up still in a point for Brandon Valley. Serve goes up and over. That's Alexis Vanderham on the serve. Here's a kill attempt from Gutzman, saved away. Bump set, out of system. Van Westen blocked to the net. Drotzman's in there, but still on the attacker, Brandon Valley. Another shot at a block. I don't believe it was blocked. I think it just fell back on Brandon Valley's side. But it's the first point of the match for the Gazelles. They trail 2-1. Jade Jerry checking in. Also checking in Jocelyn Pearson. She goes back to serve. Pearson, the junior. Jerry, a sophomore. 2-1 your score. Yankton trails by 1. Pearson serve, hits the top of the net and falls on Yankton's side. The error leads to a point for Brandon Valley. The Lynx now lead 3-1. Abby Gruber checks back into the game for the Lynx. Back to serve is number 10, the sophomore Ashley Ertel. Serve up and over, dug out by Pearson. Here's a set, back set, going right side to Berkeley Olson, saved away. Here's a bump set from the Lynx. That kill goes up and over, that attack goes up and over. Yankton saves it, set, cross court. That one is up and down for the kill. Jade Jerry. Big kill there for Jerry. The sophomore. Maddie Smith now goes back to serve. Serve up and over from Smith. Dug out by Brandon Valley. Cross court set. Attack attempted there by Gruber, but saved away. There's going to be a whistle as Jade Jerry got caught up in the net, so the infraction leads to a point for Brandon Valley. Serve goes back to the Lynx as well. 4-2. Yankton trails. Logan McGuire checks in, the freshman. She's listed as a setter and a right side. But she goes back to serve. McGuire serve up and over. Dug out by Smith. Here's a set near. It's a close set from Nelson. Was trying to set up Olivia Demmer middle of the net, but saved away. Here's a attack from Shelley. Saved, blocked at the net. I think it actually floated back to the net and then was sent home by Brandon Valley. I believe that was Abby Gruber. 5-2 Lynx lead here in set number 1. Serve up and over from McGuire. Dug out by Jerry. Going to get a bump set from Nelson. Looking for Berkeley Olsen. She sends it over. Dug out by Brandon Valley. Bump set. Van Weston looking left side of the formation. Attack there for Togrud. Kill attempt there from Jay Jerry. Saved away. Almost blocked the net on the attack from Gruber. Here's a back set. Nelson looking for Olsen. Dug out by the Lynx. Van Weston with the bump set. Looking for Shelley. That attack doesn't bear any points quite yet. Berkeley Olsen pushes that one over after the bump set from Smith. Cross-court set, looking left side. Attack, out of play. No, it went off of a Yankton player, so that will be a kill for Logan Torgrud. Sophomore outside hitter. Six to 2, Brandon Valley leads here. They're coming out of the gate strong. Serve goes up and over, popped up by Pearson. Here's a set, middle of the net. Jerry just sends it over, almost has it blocked. Here's Torgrud again. Saved away, out of system go the Gazelles. Bump set from Smith, and just sending it over is Jay Jerry, but it falls perfectly in the back corner. Conversation, and now it gets ruled a point for Jay Jerry. Makes it 6-3, Brandon Valley advantage. Cheyenne Rubidoux and Kayla Llewellyn both checking in. Rubidoux a senior, Llewellyn a junior. Llewellyn goes back to serve as well. Her serve up and over, dug out by Brandon Valley, just pushed over there. And that will be a kill for Brandon Valley. That push, I believe, from Raya Shelley. Leads to another point for Brandon Valley. They get the serve back as well. 7-3 your score. Lynx lead the Gazelles. Serve goes up and over from Jana James. Here's a back set. Llewellyn looking for Jerry. Right side of the attack. That one's down for a kill. Jerry beats the blockers on the attack. First assist of the match for Kayla Llewellyn. Third kill by my count for Jay Jerry. Responsible for 3 of the 4 points so far. Hallie Wortman checking in. She goes back to serve. 7-4. Gazelles trail. Serve up and over. Dug out. Here's a cross-court set. Looking back left side. Attack is in there for a kill. That is Jayana Stroh. Her second kill of the match by my count. 8-4. Yankton now trails. Here in set number 1. Serve up and over. Dug out by Smith. Cross-court set, left side, looking for Gussman, saved away. Here's another set, far side now. Dug out by Hallie Wortman. Llewellyn with the set, looking for Gussman. Knocked away, that's a block at the net by Ashley Ertel. Raya Shelley was in there as well, but I believe Ertel got most of it. Timeout's going to be taken by the Gazelles. They're brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employer. If you're looking for a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball. KYNT, KYNTV, back in 30.
Imagine paid vacation, sick leave, holidays, and full medical coverage the moment you start a new job. Plus quarterly profit sharing, 5% 401k match, and a company-paid retirement plan. Your first day on the job. With Parker of Yankton, you don't have to imagine, because all these benefits begin day one. We are hiring assemblers, machine operators, material handlers, and line operation techs for both shifts. Don't mind working nights? Enjoy a pay differential of $235. If you're looking to upgrade your career and have day one benefits, apply today at parker.com.
Parker, engineering your success.
Welcome back in here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Yankton Gazelles Volleyball. It's pink out night for the Gazelles. They are in their pink jerseys. They trail 9-4 to the Brandon Valley Lynx coming out of this timeout. Those viewing on KYN-TV, scoreboard might change a little bit. Colors got changed on that. Gazelles in their pink jersey. The colors will identify that. They're now pink on the scoreboard. Brandon Valley in their red jerseys will be in red. Kill attempted and kill confirmed for Brandon Valley coming out of that timeout. That's Jayana Stroh again. Her third kill of the match by my count. 10-4. Yankton trails Brandon Valley. Serve up and over by Van Weston. Popped up by Gutzman. Set Going left side to Gutzman again. She taps it over, saved away. Here's a front set. Brandon Valley looking for Stroh. They're arguing it went off of a Yankton defender. Their pleas will not be heard. It is a point for Yankton on the attacking error. Yankton now trails by 5. 10-5 your score. Ellie Drotzman checking back in. She replaces Madeline Smith. Olivia Dimmer goes back to serve. 10-5 your score. Yankton trails by 5. That one's dug out by Brandon Valley. Set, middle of the net. The attack hits the top of the net, but saved away by Yankton. Attacked by Gutzman. Blocked back. Yankton trying to return fire. Trying to set up Rubidoux is Llewellyn, but it's saved away. Here's a back set. Looking for Raya Shelley. That dig actually falls all the way back to the Brandon Valley side. Whistle blows. Infraction at the net goes against Yankton. It'll be a point for the Lynx. 11-5 your score now. Yankton trails by 6. Sheely goes back to serve. Left-handed serve. Up and over, dug out by Wortman. We're going to get a bump set. Llewellyn, left side, looking for Gutzman. Goes deep into the back line, but saved away. Here's another set. Cross court. Blocked at the net. Ellie Drotzman. That's a point for the Gazelles and a block for Drotzman. Makes it 11-6. Kayla Llewellyn checking out, as does Cheyenne Rubidoux. Elena Nelson and Berkeley Olson both check in. Nelson goes back to serve. 11-6. Yankton trails by 5. Serve up and over. Here's a back set. And that will be an attack and kill. Jayhana Stroh again, her 4th.
And for the Lynx, number 9, Logan Torgrew. And number 20, Alexis Vanderham.
Couple changes for Brandon Valley. Alexis Vanderham checking in, as does Logan Torgrew. 12-6 your score. Brandon Valley leads by 6. Vanderham on the serve, up and over, dug out by Gutzman. Back set. Nelson looking back to Gutzman, taps it over. Save goes near the net. Drotzman was trying to send it home, but the freshman couldn't get on top of it the way she wanted to. Goes into a net for the error and a point for Brandon Valley. Serve up and over by Vanderham. Dug out by Wortman. Back set. Nelson looking Gutzman's way. That's a dig by Vanderham. Back set. Sheely. Attack there for Brandon Valley. Scrambling here are the Gazelles. Forced just to get it back over, but a great defensive effort there. Elena Nelson's the one that sends it over. Attack there for Brandon Valley goes out of play. That's Boomsma with the last touch. The error leads to a point for Yankton. 13-7. Yankton trails by 6. Couple changes here for Yankton. Jocelyn Pearson checks in, as does Jay Jerry. (13-7). Serve up and over by Pearson. Popped up by Torgrud, and that will be a service ace. Miscommunication by the Lynx leads to an ace for Jocelyn Pearson. First one of the match for the Gazelles. They now trail 13-8. Serve up and over from Pearson. Dug out by Van Weston. Set, middle of the net. Sheely beats the blockers there. On the attack does Ashley Ertelt. It's another point for Brandon Valley. They take a 6-point advantage here in set number 1, 14-8. Yankton trails by 6. It's hovering around this 6 to 7 point deficit for a while now. Two teams have been trading points. Serve up and over, dug out by Smith. Front set, Nelson looking left side. Jay Jerry too far out of play on the attack. Jerry, I think, was arguing that it was touched by a Brandon Valley player at the net. Officials don't agree. It's 15-8. Serve goes up and over. Dug out by Yankton. Set middle of the net to Drotzman. That's an infraction. 2 hits. They're going to say it was more of a push by Elena Nelson at the net. 16-8 your score. Timeout taken by the Gazelles. We'll take it with them. This timeout brought to you by Hedro. Visit jobs.hedro.com. 16-8 your score here in set number 1. Gazelles trail by 8. Back in 30 seconds. This is Gazelles Volleyball. KYNT, KYN-TV.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref.
That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT&RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
We're getting back underway here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Out of the timeout, the 6 on the floor for the Gazelles. Jocelyn Pearson, Madeline Smith, Jay Jerry, Berkeley Olson, Elena Nelson, and Ellie Drotzman. Brandon Valley to serve. Serve goes up and over from Ertel. Back set, Nelson looking for Olson, and they're going to call an infraction. Too many hits. Double tap on the set there is the ruling by Elena Nelson. That leads to a point for Brandon Valley. They lead 17-8 here in set number 1. Serve up and over by Ertelt and out of play. Went too far left, too much curve on it. Leads to a point for Yankton on the service error. Olivia Dimmer checks in. She replaces Ellie Drotzman. 17-9 the score. Leading by 8 is Brandon Valley over the Gazelles. Serve from Smith. Set, middle of the net. Popped up by Pearson. A little bit of a scramble. There's a bump set from Jerry. Just sending it over is Elena Nelson. Brandon Valley forming an attack again. Far side. That's a kill for Logan Torgrud. Off the assist by Raya Sheely. 18-9. Brandon Valley leads by 9 here in set number 1. Back to serve is Logan McGuire. The freshman just checked in. Serve up and over. Front set. Nelson, left side of the formation. Jerry trying to send it over. Doesn't get the kill there. Here's an attack from Torgrud, and she gets it down for the kill. Hit off the side of the hand of Jocelyn Pearson before finding its way to the hardwood. 19-9. Brandon Valley increases their lead to double digits. They're 6 points away from taking set number 1. That serve dug out by Pearson, but it goes out of play. I think it even tapped the antenna as well. That will be a service ace for the freshman for the Lynx, Logan McGuire. McGuire serve up and over. Too far out of play from an ace to an error. The highest highs to the lowest lows. Still good serving there from McGuire in that run. Substitutions coming in for Yankton. Kayla Llewellyn checking in, as does Cheyenne Rubidou. They replace Elena Nelson and Berkeley Olson. 20-10 your score. Yankton trails by 10. Serve from Llewellyn up and over. Saved away. Here's a pop set far side. That will go down for a kill. It was McGuire on the assist and Abby Gruber on the kill. 21-10. Brandon Valley leads by 11 here in set number 1. Jada James goes back to serve. Up and over. Dug out by Smith. Bump set. Llewellyn looking for Jerry. She rises on the attack, but it goes out of play. Attacking error leads to another point for the Lynx. 22-10. The magic number is 3 right now for Brandon Valley. Serve goes, hits the top of the net and falls on the Lynx side of the field, of the court. 22-11. Substitutions here for Yankton. Hallie Wortman checking in. Her serve goes up and over. Dugout. Now a set going left side, and the attack ends in points. That is a kill there for Jayana Stroh, her 5th of the match. Puts Brandon Valley up 23-11. Maya Van Westen, the libero, goes back to serve. Serve up and over. Too far out of play. The error leads to a point for Yankton. 23-12. Gazelles get the serve back here, and back to serve goes Olivia Dimmer. Ellie Drotzman checking back into the fold. Dimmer serve up and over. Dug out by Van Weston. Set middle of the net from McGuire. Knocked away on the attack, but still going is Brandon Valley. Another set from McGuire. Blocked to the net, but it goes out of play. That will be a kill for Stroh, an assist for Logan McGuire. We are set point here in set number 1. Brandon Valley leads 24-12. 1 point away from taking this opening set. Raya Sheely goes back to serve. Her serve up and over. Dug out by Yankton, but it goes out of play. A service ace by Sheely will do it for set number 1 here on KYNT and KYN TV. 25-12. Brandon Valley is how set number 1 ends here inside the Summit Activity Center. We're going to go to a quick break, but this set was brought to you by First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Yankton Medical Clinic, MT&RC Smith Insurance, First Chiropractic Center, Truxedo, Vision Care Associates, and FNBO. 25-12 on your scoreboard. That scoreboard update is brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, the go-to place for specialized wellness and therapy. Visit them at swatchiropracticandrehab.com. And this set break is brought to you by Alani New Energy Drinks. Just 10 calories, no sugar or gluten. Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. We'll be back in 60 seconds with your set break brought to you by Avera. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball, KYNT, KYN-TV. Back in 60 seconds.
Sarah Sarda is running for State Senate District 18. Sarah, why are you running?
I'm running basically because, to be quite honest, is because I was approached. And I just really felt as if there was an opportunity here for someone to step in and make a difference, to be a representative of Yankton and the local voices.
Vote Sarah Sarda for District 18 Senate. Vote today by absentee or on November 5th. Paid for by Sarah Sarda for State Senator.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Welcome back in on KYNT and KYN-TV. This is your intermission break brought to you by Avera, moving health forward. Your vision to victory for the next set for the Yankton Gazelles, brought to you by Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Excuse me there. Felt a cough and then turned into something else, but I digress. Vision Care Associates brings to you your vision to victory for set number 2. Going to be avoiding the early run against them for the Gazelles. Brandon Valley was able to jump out to an early lead in set number 1, and they were able to then apply the pressure for the rest of the set. It was drifting between a 7 to 8 point difference for most early on in the set. Ends up being a 13-point difference as Brandon Valley takes set number 1, 25-12. That's your vision to victory, brought to you by Vision Care Associates. Let's get to set number 2. Here on KYNT and KYN TV. Brandon Valley will serve first. The Lynx lead this match 1-0. Forgot to mention it in the pregame, but your coaches tonight, Taylor Stacy, the head coach for the Gazelles. Merritt Grage, the head coach for Brandon Valley. Getting everything taken care of here by both squads. Trying to see who's going back to serve. Ball gets put into play. It will be Raya Sheely. Sheely to serve. Left-handed serve from Sheely. Up and over. Dug out by Pearson. Here's a set. Back set. Llewellyn looking far side. Jade Jerry too much on that one. The first attack ends in a point for Brandon Valley. An error there for the Gazelles. Yankton trails 1-0 here in set number 1. Serve up and over, dug out by Pearson. Back set, Llewellyn, middle of the net. Dimmer has her attack blocked initially. Now there's an attack for Stroh. That one blocked to the net. Diving effort by Jerry. It's going to end in points, though, for Brandon Valley as another kill for Jayana Stroh. 2-0. Brandon Valley leads here, set number 2. Serve up and over, dug out by Pearson. Pop set, far side, was looking for Jerry, beats the blocker and gets the kill. Jay Jerry with a big kill there. First points to set number 2 for Yankton off the assist from Kaylee Llewellyn. Couple substitutions here. Gracie Gutzman and Hallie Wortman both checking in. Two-1 your score. Wortman to serve after checking in, up and over, dug out by Brandon Valley. Set, middle of the net, soft touch, but it finds a hole in the defense. That's a kill there for Ashley Ertel.
Into the Lynx, number 9, Logan Torgrew, and number 20, Alexis Vanderham.
Alexis Vanderham and Logan Torgrew both checking in for the Lynx as they now lead 3-1. Vanderham goes back to serve. The junior Vanderham sends it up and over, dug out by Smith. Front set, middle of the net, Llewellyn looking for Dimmer. Too much on that one, goes out of play. Attack error leads to a point for Brandon Valley. Serve up and over, dug out by Gutzman. Llewellyn goes to tap it over, and I think she reached over the net. They did say she reached over the net. 5-1 now after the infraction. Brandon Valley leads by 4 here in set number 2. Serve from Vanderham up and over, dug out by Smith. Front set, Llewellyn looking for Gutzman. Blocked to the net, but it goes out of play. Gracie Gutzman able to get the kill there for Yankton. Her first of the match. Makes it 5-2. Ellie Drotzman checks in. Serve from Dimmer, gets up and over, dug out by Torgrew. Back set, Sheely. And that attack will end in a kill. Boomsma able to send it home. Kennedy Boomsma with a sophomore. Gets served back for Brandon Valley as well. They lead 6-2. It's a 4-point deficit in set number 2 for Yankton. Maya Van Westen from the left side of the court serves it up and over. Dug out by Wortman. Back set, Llewellyn looking for Rubadu. That one goes too far out of play. Error leads to a point for you, for the Lynx. 7-2 now, Brandon Valley leads. Van Westen with another serve. Dig from Wortman. Bump set, Rubadu out of system of the Gazelles, drifting near the net, put back down by Brandon Valley. Sent back over again on a bump. Back set, Lynx with the kill attempt, and that one goes too far out of play. Attacking error there for the Lynx. Sheely with the set. It was Gruber on the attack. That ends at a point for Yankton. 7-3 your score. Elena Nelson goes back to serve. Berkeley Olsen checking back in as well. They replace Rubadu and Llewellyn. Nelson serve up and over. Dug out by Vanderham. Cross court set. Sheely was looking for Gruber. Beats the initial block. Yankton with a scramble. Able to get it back over. What a defensive effort there from Yankton. Still 7-3. And in the end, it still is Abby Gruber who puts her name on the score sheet. But what a defensive effort there for the Gazelles. Makes it 8-3 now here inside the Summit Activity Center. McGuire goes back to serve. It's Logan McGuire, the freshman. Her serve up and over, dug out by Wortman. Back set, Elena Nelson looking for Gutzman. Dug out by Vanderham. Here's a set from McGuire, cross court, looking for Torgrew. Diving save made by Maddie Smith. Cross court set, going left side to Gutzman, saved away at the net. Yankton trying to rally. Too many hits. They're going to say it actually hit the top of the net. It wasn't blocked to the net, it hit the top of the net, so that's too many hits for Yankton. Serve up and over for Brandon Valley. Set, middle of the net. Nelson looking for Drotzman. Has her attack blocked at the net, and that will be a point for Brandon Valley off the block. Abby Gruber was in there, as was Raya Sheely, but a timeout will be taken on the floor. 10-3. Yankton trails by 7 here in set number 2. We'll take this timeout with them, brought to you by Hedro. If you're looking for a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Gazelles volleyball on KYNT, KYN TV.
COVID-19 cases are on the rise, and peak flu season is almost here. Save time and get the updated COVID-19 vaccine and your flu shot at the same time at Hy-Vee. Schedule your updated COVID-19 vaccine and flu shot online today, or just stop by any Hy-Vee pharmacy whenever it's convenient for you. No appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. Your Hy-Vee pharmacy is here to help you and your family stay healthy. Some restrictions apply.
Welcome back on KYNT and KYN-TV. The Gazelles trail 10-3 here in set number 2 to Brandon Valley. Also 1-0 on the scoreboard for the match overall. Brandon Valley took set 1 25-12. Back to serve, up and over, Logan McGuire. On the return, it just sends back over to Brandon Valley's side. Kill attempted there from Sheely, but it's knocked away. Set, Nelson looking for Gutzman, goes out of play off of the attack. 11-3 now the score. Brandon Valley still in the lead, increasing their advantage here now to 8. This is what the Gazelles wanted to avoid, an early rally from the Lynx. Serve up and over from McGuire, dug out by Wortman. Here's a front set, Nelson looking for Berkeley Olsen, popped up by Van Westen. Here's a set, McGuire looking for Torgrud, popped up by Nelson, bump set, Smith, just sent over by Gutzman. Good defensive scramble there for Yankton, set middle of the net. That one's a kill for Abby Gruber. 12-3, Brandon Valley leads now. Back to serve goes Logan McGuire. Once again, she's on a roll for serving, and we'll call it the commentator's jinx, even though it hadn't been said until the ball was in the air. A service error leads to a point for Yankton. 12-4, Yankton trails by 8. A couple changes being made here. Jocelyn Pearson checking in, as well as Jay Jerry. Both changes for the Gazelles. Pearson to serve. 12-4 your score. Yankton down by 8. That serve almost ends in an ace, but able to send it back over eventually is Brandon Valley. Back set, looking for Berkeley Olsen. Far side, beats the blocker, and gets the kill. Berkeley Olsen putting the Gazelles back on the board there, 12-5. Serve for Pearson again. Yankton down by 7 here at set 2. Pearson tried to loop that one in and drop it in the back line, but it goes too far out of play. 13-5 now, Brandon Valley leads. Jayana Stroh to check into the game. Jana James checks in as well. She goes back to serve in this one. Serve up and over, dug out by Smith. Front set, cross court, looking left side. Nelson, but that is blocked at the net. Jay Jerry has her attack blocked. Return to sender. Raya Shelley was in there. Raya Sheely. I believe Abby Gruber. 14-5 the score. Serve goes out of play, so the service error leads to a point for Yankton. 14-6. Change being made for the Gazelles. Ellie Drotzman rotating out. Olivia Dimmer checking in. (14-6) your score. Yankton down 8. Serve up and over. Back set, McGuire looking for Gruber. Saved by Smith. Pushed over by Nelson. Here's another back set. McGuire, this time looking for Sheely. Popped up, saved away. Bump set out of system. Smith looking for Olsen. Attack there, saved again. This one on a dig from James. Here's a set going to Stroh. Saved away again. Trying to tap it over the net there was Berkeley Olsen. But ends up going into the net for a point for Brandon Valley. 15-6 your score. The Lynx up 9 on Yankton. Abby Gruber back to serve, up and over, dug out by Jocelyn Pearson. Front set going left side to Jerry from Nelson. She pushes it over. A little bit of a scramble here from Brandon Valley, and they can't return fire as a kill attempt goes into the net. Point for Yankton on the air, makes it 15-7. Substitutions here for the Gazelles. Kayla Llewellyn and Cheyenne Rubidoux both checking in. Serve up and over. 15-7 is your score. Blocked at the net, but it falls out of play, so that will be a point for Stroh and the Brandon Valley Lynx. Sixteen to 7 your score here in set number 2. Serve up and over, popped up by Pearson. Here's a front set, going left side. Llewellyn to Rubidoux, saved away. Here's another set, going far side of the court, blocked to the net, but it falls out of play. Dimmer was up there trying to block it, as was Rubidoux. But it is another kill for the Brandon Valley Lynx. 17-7, it's a double-digit advantage for Brandon Valley. Serve up and over from Sheely, trying to make the save, but it's a service ace for Raya Sheely. Timeout going to be taken on the floor. That's brought to you by one of Yankton's biggest and best employers in Hedro. Visit jobs.hedro.com if you're looking for a new career direction. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Yankton trails set number 2, 18-7 to Brandon Valley. Back in 30 on KYNT, KYN-TV.
Want to take the hassle out of servicing your heating or cooling system? Then sign up for the Kaiser Signature Membership Program. This is Chris Frick with Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Not only will you get peace of mind knowing your units are being serviced regularly, but being a Kaiser Signature member gives you priority service, a discount on parts and labor, and no overtime rates. Take comfort and let our qualified professional technicians keep you running.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton.
$18 to 7 your score as we come back live here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Brandon Valley leads by 11 over the Gazelles. Serve up and over, dug out by Pearson. Gazelles trying to return the attack. Tipped over at the net, but saved away by the Lynx. Here's a kill attempt for Stroh. That one saved by Pearson. The bump set goes over the net, now drifting towards the net again. This one sent home. Erdold again with a kill, her third of the match. Puts Brandon Valley up 19 to 7. It's a 12-point advantage here in set number 2. Serve up and over, dug out by Pearson. Here's a set, middle of the net. Llewellyn was looking for Jerry. Rubidoux went up for it as well. Maybe a little diversion, but it doesn't work. Brandon Valley able to send it over. Just sending it right back is Maddie Smith after the out-of-system bump from Rubidoux. Set up at the net. Might have been blocked at the net. Actually, no, it fell on Yankton's side after hitting a blocker. So it's Stroh with the kill. Her 10th of the match. And it's 20 to 7. Served by Sheely up and over. Dug out by Smith. Front set. Llewellyn looking middle of the net for Rubidoux. Popped over. Saved away. Here's a bump set from Van Weston. That kill blocked in the net. Sent right back over by Jay Jerry and Olivia Dimmer. Brandon Valley after the scramble sends it over. Set. Middle of the net. Dimmer. That's a kill for Olivia Dimmer. Off the set from Kayla Llewellyn. 20 to 8. Yankton trails by 12. Hallie Wortman checking in, as does Gracie Gutzman. Serve up and over. Trailing by 12 are the Gazelles. Here's a kill for Stroh, attempted, but saved by Smith. Back set, Rubidoux, and there's an attack that ends in points. Back-to-back points for the Gazelles. Cheyenne Rubidoux sends that one home. The assist goes to Kayla Llewellyn, her 5th of the match. 20 to 9, Yankton trails by 11 here in set number 2. They're down 1-0 as well in the match. Here's a set at the net, blocked at the net. Olivia Dimmer and Rubidoux both in there for it. Number 4 and number 5. 4 plus 5 equals 1 point for the Gazelles. It's now 20 to 10. Yankton trails by 10. Served by Wortman, trying to toe the line, goes out of play. The error leads to a point for Brandon Valley. Lead increased back to 11 for the Lynx here in set number 2. Alexis Vanderham and Logan Torgrud checking in for Brandon Valley. Serve up and over, dug out by Gutzman. Set, back to Gutzman, blocked at the net. But it falls for a point for Yankton. So it'll be a point for Gutzman. Olivia Dimmer goes back to serve. Ellie Drotzman checks into the match. Dimmer's serve up and over, dug out by Van Weston. Back set. Looking for a kill there was Boomsbo, but it was blocked at the net. Another attack, now far side of the net. This one ends in a point for Brandon Valley. That is a kill for Logan Torgrud. Maddie Smith checks in for the Gazelles. She replaces Olivia Demmer. It's 22-11. Van Weston to serve, up and over, dug out by Gutzman. Llewellyn, front set, looking for Gutzman again. She just taps it over the net, looking for the sweet spot. A little bit of a scramble, but able to make the save is Brandon Valley. Now pushes it near side, does Llewellyn on the set. Gutzman on the attack, goes too far out of play. Error leads to a point for Brandon Valley. 2 points away from taking set number 2. 23-11 your score. Serve up and over, dug out by Gutzman. Here's a set, Llewellyn back to Gutzman. She pushes it over. Set, middle of the net. That is a kill for Brandon Valley. Abby Gruber putting her name back on the score sheet with her 5th kill of the match. 24-11 your score. Lynx lead by 13. This is set point for set number 2. Serve is dug out by Wortman. Here's a set, Llewellyn looking for Rubadou. Goes out of play, and that is how set number 2 ends, 25-11. Brandon Valley now takes a 2-0 lead here on KYNT and KYN-TV after taking set number 2, 25-11. That scoreboard update brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, the go-to place for specialized wellness and therapy. Visit them at swatchiropracticandrehab.com. Thank you to our set sponsors of First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Yankton Medical Clinic, MT&RC Smith Insurance, First Chiropractic Center, Truxedo, Vision Care Associates, and FNBO. This set break brought to you by Alani New Energy Drinks. No sugar or gluten and just 10 calories. Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. We'll be back with your intermission break brought to you by Avera in 60 seconds. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball, KYNT, KYN-TV, back in 1 minute.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
A couple days ago, a teacher came into the UPS store to print some worksheets for her classroom. As we were printing, she asked if we could help her design and print a custom banner for her school's upcoming event. Yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion, where for over 8 years we've been serving educators, businesses, and community members with all kinds of printing solutions. Stop by today and let us assist with your next project, and be sure to ask about our shipping services or current print specials.
KYNT, Yankton, FM 1021 and AM 1450, Yankton's home team.
Time for your intermission update brought to you by Avera, moving health forward. The Yankton Gazelles trail 2-0 after a 25-11 set number 2 win for the Brandon Valley Lynx. Your vision to victory for set number 3 brought to you by Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. That vision to victory is just coming out of the gates strong for the Gazelles. Brandon Valley has been able to take control of the match early on in both of the first 2 sets. Yankton's going to need to flip that script here in set number 3. They want to battle back. They will need to complete a reverse sweep if they want to win today. But every journey starts with a single step. Coming out fast in set number 3 will be that step for the Gazelles. We're moving into set number 3 here for Yankton Gazelles volleyball. KYNT, KYNTV. Look at the Gazelles on the floor to start things here in the third set. I see Olivia Demmer, Gracie Gutzman, Jocelyn Pearson, Kayla Llewellyn, Maddie Smith, and Hallie Wortman. On the floor for the Lynx, Gianna Stroh, Raya Sheely, Maya Van Westen, Jana James, Kennedy Boomsma, and Ashley Ertl. Serve here for Kayla Llewellyn. Up and over. We are back underway. Here's a attack for Brandon Valley. And the first attack of set number 3 is a kill for who else? Gianna Stroh. 11 kills now in the match by my count. And the first of set number 3. 2 matches to 0. 2 sets to 0 in this match. Already up, our Brandon Valley trying to complete the sweep. Yankton trying not to go quietly into the night, and that is one way to do it. Jocelyn Pearson, her first kill of the match. Beats the blockers on the attack. Good set there from Kayla Llewellyn. We're tied back up at 1 here in set number 3. Pearson goes back to serve. Her serve up and over. Dug out, diving dig, and Brandon Valley forced to scramble. Actually ends up back on Yankton's side, but now they can form an attack. Saved away by the Gazelles. Bump set, Smith looking for Berkeley Olsen. She just checked back into the game, nothing doing. Front set, cross court, at the net, beats the initial block, does the attack from Torgrud, but no points yet. Here's another set, middle of the net for Brandon Valley. Beats the blockers and falls for a kill. That is Ashley Ertl. It's the 15th assist of the match by my count for Raya Sheely. The second point of set number 3 for Brandon Valley. The Lynx lead by 1. Serve up and over, dug out by Pearson. Here's a set, Llewellyn looking for Gutzman. Beats the block and gets the kill. Gracie Gutzman, her third kill of the match. Another assist for Kayla Llewellyn. Ellie Drotzman checking in. She replaces Maddie Smith. Serve up and over from Olivia Demmer. It's 2-2 here inside the Summit Activities Center. Make it 3-2 as that is a attack and kill for Brandon Valley. Maddie Smith checks back in for the Gazelles. She replaces Olivia Demmer. And Logan McGuire, the freshman setter, comes in to serve. She has 1 ace already in this one as Brandon Valley leads 3-2 here in set number 3. That one tips the top of the net. Popped up by Gutzman. I think there was a pancake there from Maddie Smith trying to keep that one in play, but it ends up in the second ace of the match for Logan McGuire. It's 4-2. Brandon Valley now doubling up Yankton here early on, leading by 2. Serve from McGuire, dig from Gutzman. Set, middle of the net, looking for Ellie Drotzman. Catches the Lynx out of position. Ellie Drotzman with a big kill there. Another assist for Kayla Llewellyn. Substitutions here for the Gazelles. Elena Nelson checks in, as does Jay Jerry. They replace Gracie Gutzman and Kayla Llewellyn. 4-3 your score. Yankton trails by 1. Returning the attack here is Brandon Valley, and that is a kill. Quick return there for Abby Gruber off the assist from Logan McGuire. Gianna Stroh checking in for Brandon Valley. They lead 5-3. Back to serve for the Lynx is Jana James. Serve up and over, dug out by Pearson. Diving effort, almost diving effort from Berkeley Olsen, but she can't get there. Does get there, but can't get it back into play. Great effort there from Olsen, but ends up in a 6-3 scoreline. Brandon Valley advantage. Serve up and over, dug out by Smith. Here's a set, cross court, looking left side to Jerry. She sends it over. Scramble for Brandon Valley, and they can't return it over. Big point there for Yankton. Hallie Wortman checking in. She replaces Berkeley Olsen. She'll go back to serve with Wortman. 6-4. Yankton trails by 2 here in set number 3. Brandon Valley, 2-0 in the match so far. Serve up and over, dug out by the Lynx. Cross court set, looking far side to Stroh, blocked at the net. Brandon Valley able to scramble and send it back over. Dig by Smith, set, back set, Nelson looking for Jerry. Far side, blocked at the net, diving effort made. Brandon Valley able to recover again. Great defense there from the Lynx. Front set, looking for Pearson. Block to the net, but this one beats the block and falls to the hardwood. Jocelyn Pearson, her second kill of set number 3. There's an assist for Elena Nelson. And now it's 6-5. Yankton trailing by 1. Wortman with the serve, up and over. Dug out by James. Here's a set, middle of the net. McGuire, that's Abby Gruber on the kill. Increases the lead back to 2 for Brandon Valley. Another kill for Abby Gruber. Another assist for Logan McGuire. She's not the main setter, but when she rotates in, she's been doing a great job. She's got 5 now for Brandon Valley. Serve up and over by Gruber. Here's a front set, middle of the net. Jay Jerry beats the initial block, but it's saved in the back line. Now trying to return it over. Block to the net. Jerry was in there for the block, and it falls for a point for Yankton. The sophomore, Jay Jerry, with a big block there. Those blocks brought to you by H&R Block. Open year-round, providing bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. They're located in the Yankton Plaza. Call 605-665-3366. Serve up and over for Yankton. Back set, looking for Sheely. Too much on it. Out of play. The attacking error leads to a point for Yankton. We are now tied here in set number 3. The Gazelles have tied us up at 7. Maddie Smith to serve, up and over. Service ace for Yankton. They take the lead here in set number 3, 8-7. The sophomore, Maddie Smith, with the service ace, her first of the match. Serve up and over. Dug out by Brandon Valley. Set middle of the net. Blocked at the net. Olivia Dimmer and Jay Jerry were there. Another point for Yankton. They now lead by 2 here in set number 3. Smith to serve. Gets it over. Dug out by Van Weston. Here's a set. Middle of the net. Poked over by Stroh. Out of system go the Gazelles. Bump set from Smith. Looking for Pearson. Saved away on the attack. Back set. McGuire going to Sheely. Whistle blows. Net infraction goes against Yankton. It'll be a point for Brandon Valley. They get the serve back as well to the Lynx. 9-8 now your score. Yankton leads by 1. Raya Sheely back to serve. The left-handed serve. Dug out by Smith. Front set. Middle of the net. Looking for Pearson. Blocked to the net. As a big block for Ashley Ertl. Ties us back up at 9 here on KYNT and KYN TV. This is set number 3. Brandon Valley took the first 2 sets, 25-12 and 25-11. Yankton trying to flip the script here in set number 3. Here's a bump set from Nelson. Looking for Jerry. That one's down for a kill. Jay Jerry, 10-9 now the score. Yankton gets the serve back as well. Kayla Llewellyn checks in. She replaces Elena Nelson. Gracie Gutzman checks in as well for Jay Jerry. Serve from Llewellyn up and over. Dug out by Van Weston. Back set. Sheely looking for Stroh. Trying to make the save. Great defensive effort from the Gazelles. Almost ended up in a point. Now Stroh again on the attack. Dug out by Wortman. Front set. Llewellyn. Look at Pearson. Near side. Taps it over. Diving save made. We're going to get out of system here. Bump set. Blocked at the net by Dimmer. Here's a back set. Sheely. Kill confirmed finally for Brandon Valley. It's a great rally, but it's Kennedy Boomsma who puts it away. Maddie Smith checks back in for the Gazelles. Alexis Vanderham goes in to serve here for Brandon Valley. Serve up and over. Dig out by Yankton. Set, middle of the net, actually goes to Llewellyn, so that was very out of system. The set was to the setter. And other way, the ball comes from Brandon Valley, and that is a kill for Ashley Ertl. Her 5th kill of the match. Puts Brandon Valley back on top in this one, 11-10. Their first lead in a couple points. Set, middle of the net, Llewellyn to Dimmer. Beats the blocker, finds the hardwood. We're tied back up here in set number 3 off that kill from Olivia Dimmer. double-digit assists now for Kayla Llewellyn by my count. (11-11) served by Pearson. Dug out by Torgrud. Set. Back to Torgrud. Dig from Smith. Llewellyn set. Looking for Olsen. Beats the block. Scramble drill. Nothing doing. Point for Yankton and a kill for Berkeley Olsen. 12-11. Yankton now leads. Here in set number 3. Pearson to serve. Up and over. Dug out Van Weston. Little fake set there. What a save from Madeline Smith. Got the hand down on the floor and popped it back up. Here's the kill attempt again from Brandon Valley. Dug out by Llewellyn. Falls back to the Lynx side. Cross court bump set looking for Torgrud. Big dig in the back by Jocelyn Pearson. Front set. Llewellyn looking for Olsen. Saved away. Back set. Going to Boomsma. Diving effort from Llewellyn, but it is Kennedy Boomsma who finally puts the finishing touches on an attack. Great defensive effort there for Yankton. And it does end up in a point for Brandon Valley. They tie it back up at 12 here in set number 3. Van Weston with the serve up and over. Dig from Pearson. Bump set. Llewellyn just sending it over is Berkeley Olsen. Here's the back set. Sheely was looking for Gruber, and that ends up in a kill for Abby Gruber. Another assist for Sheely. 19 in the match. 13-12. Yankton trails by 1 now as Brandon Valley is retaking the lead. And that's almost a service ace there from Van Weston, but able to get it over was Olivia Dimmer. Set to Gruber again. Diving save by Llewellyn. Floating towards the net. Whistle blows. I believe a player got into the net. So it's 14-12. Brandon Valley takes that point on the infraction. Lynx lead by 2, 14-12. Here's a set. Llewellyn looking for Gutzman. Her attack is saved away. Set, cross court, looking for Torgrud. Blocked to the net, Olivia Dimmer. That one falls out of play. That's a point for Torgrud and the Lynx. 5th kill of the match for Torgrud. 20th assist for Sheely. Timeout taken on the floor. We'll take it with them. This one brought to you by Hedro. Visit jobs.hedro.com. Yankton trails by 3, 15-12 here in set number 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KYNT, KYN-TV.
Do you want a job that keeps it real? At Truxedo, a real truck company, we keep it real by promoting our values of excellent service, teamwork, accountability, and innovation. Join the Truxedo team and enjoy your next career adventure. We have a variety of openings, including senior EH&S specialist and weekend maintenance technician too. So don't wait. Get up, get out, and apply at realtruck.com/careers and start your next adventure with a career at Truxedo.
Back to live action here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Out of the huddle come the Lynx. Yankton already waiting for him. It is pink out night here for the Gazelles. They trail 2-0 to Brandon Valley. Trail by 3 here in set number 3. Trying to flip the script here late on. Served by Van Weston up and over. Set Llewellyn looking for Gutzman. Beats the initial blockers and falls for the point. Gracie Gutzman with the kill. Brings the Gazelles back within 2. Olivia Dimmer goes back to serve. Dimmer serve up and over. 15-13 your score. That one too far out of play. Make it 16-13. Serve goes back to the Lynx. Brandon Valley up 3. Serve up and over from McGuire. She just checked back in. Here's a set. Llewellyn, middle of the net. Berkeley Olsen. Dug out by the Lynx. Bump set. Van Weston. Sheely sends it over. They're going to say it hit just on that back line. Pinpoint placement from Raya Sheely. 17-13. Brandon Valley up 4 on the Gazelles. Here in set number 3. Could be the final set of the match as the Lynx already lead 2-0. Set goes into the net from McGuire. And a service error will lead to a point for Yankton. They're back within 3 of the Gazelles. They take the serve back as well. Elena Nelson checks in, as does Jay Jerry. They replace Kayla Llewellyn and Gracie Guzman. Serve up and over from Nelson. And that's going to be a service ace. They can't return fire. Big ace there for Nelson. Makes it a 2-point set number 3, 17-15. Gazelles are down 2. Nelson trying to change that here with the serve. Up and over, attacking the same side. Return fire back over. Nelson with the bump set and just sent over by Maddie Smith. Too far out of play. An error leads to a point for Brandon. Gianna Stroh and Jana James into the game. James goes back to serve, 18-15. Brandon Valley leads. Serve up and over, dug out by Pearson. Nelson, back set. Looking for Berkeley Olsen. That one bounces into the Brandon Valley bench. It went out of play. Point for the Lynx. Timeout taken on the floor. Yankton trails by 4. It's 19-15 here in set number 3. This timeout once again brought to you by Hedro. We're going to take it with them. Back in 30 seconds with more Gazelles volleyball on KYNT, KYN TV.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back on KYNT and KYN TV. Yankton trails 19-15 here in set number 3 to the Brandon Valley Lynx. And Brandon Valley is a 2-0 lead in the match overall. This could be the deciding set. Set to Jerry. Puts it over, but it goes out of play. The error leads to a 5-point advantage for the Lynx. 20-15 here in set number 3. Serve up and over. Dug out by Smith. Set middle of the net looking for Drossman. Blocked at the net but saved away. Jerry just sends it over to reset the defense for the Gazelles. Back set. McGuire looking for Sheely. Dig from Nelson. Out of system. Bump set. Going to Jerry. She just pushes it over. Set middle of the net to Abby Gruber. That one is a kill for Brandon Valley. Gruber's 9th kill of the match. The 6th assist for Logan McGuire. And it puts Brandon Valley up 21-15. Lynx now 4 points away from defeating the Gazelles. Yankton needs this set to stay alive. Pushed over by Pearson. Here's a bump set. Going to Stroh. Sends it over. Popped up. Now just pushed over. A little back push from Jerry. Back in the attack are Yankton. Set goes to Jerry. Far side. Nothing doing there. McGuire. Cross-court set. Far side again. Stroh can't send it home. Back set from Nelson. Looking for Jerry near the antenna. Tough angle. And I think it went off. It did go off of a Brandon Valley player. That is a kill for Jay Jerry. (21-16) your score. Hallie Wortman checks in. She goes back to serve. Wortman serve, gets up and over. Dug out by Brandon Valley and just pushed over by McGuire. Nelson, front set, on the attack for Yankton. Popped up, blocked at the net, trying to go again. Drotzman pushes it over, but now it's on the Lynx side again. Brandon Valley attack, goes to Stroh, and she sends it home. Gianna Stroh, the 12th kill of the match for her. Another assist for Logan McGuire. Ashley Ertl checking in. Abby Gruber back to serve. Dug out by Smith. Cross-court set, near side. Pushed over by Pearson. Now it's Brandon Valley on the attack. Stroh, tap, kill, and that one is down on the hardwood. Brandon Valley takes a 23-16 lead here in set number 3. The Lynx down to their final 2 points needed if they want to complete the sweep. The Gazelles need to start a rally now as they trail 2-0. Serve goes into the net for Gruber. The service error leads to a point for Yankton. That's Olivia Demmer checking in. In my defense, a 5 is just a 2 flipped upside down. Think about it. I guess mirrored across an axis, but anyway. Here's a set up, going across net, Ertl, but it's saved away. Pearson now with the kill. Beats the initial block, but is a dig again for Brandon Valley. Kill attempt, blocked in the net. Demmer's in there. Pearson was as well. That's the third time tonight Olivia Demmer's been involved on a block, and it leads to a point for Yankton, 23-18. Serve up and over. Popped up, Brandon Valley. Middle of the net set, going to Stroh. Too much on that one. The attack error leads to another point. Yankton trails by 4, 23-19 here inside the Summit Activities Center. Smith to serve. Up and over. Dug out by James. Bump set. McGuire looking for Sheely. That is popped up by Nelson. So out of system set from Smith to Jerry. Blocked at the net. Ertl was in there, and now it is match point for Brandon Valley. Kennedy Boomsma checks in. She replaces Logan McGuire. Raya Sheely goes back to serve. Match point here for Brandon Valley. Yankton needs to rally. Here's Nelson with the set, cross court, going near side to Demmer, nothing doing. Here's a set from Brandon Valley. That attack ends it. A kill for Jayana Stroh, her 13th and final of the match by my count, as Brandon Valley takes set number 3, 25-19, and wins this match 3-0 here in Yankton. The Gazelles fall to 3-14 on the season, while the Lynx improve to 7-9. Scoreboard update brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, the go-to place for specialized wellness and therapy. Visit them at swatchiropracticandrehab.com. Let's go to a set break brought to you by Alani New Energy Drinks with just 10 calories and no sugar or gluten. Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. And thank you to our set sponsors of First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Yankton Medical Clinic, MT&RC Smith Insurance, Truxedo, Vision Care Associates, FNBO, and First Chiropractic Center. We're going to take a break, come back in a couple minutes with your post-game breakdown brought to you by Sarah Sarda for State Senator. The Gazelles fall 3-0 here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Back in 3 minutes with your post-game breakdown.
It's time for your seasonal flu shot. Flu vaccine is recommended for all those aged 6 months and older. Appointments are recommended. Call 665-7841 to schedule yours today. Walk-ins will be accommodated, insurance billing available, and most major insurances are accepted. Visit YanktonMedicalClinic.com to download the flu shot form and for more information. A shot of prevention is worth a season of health. Seasonal flu shots. Just one more way Yankton Medical Clinic provides so much care, so close to home.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
Whether you're nearing retirement or already enjoying it, I'll help you create a financial plan that works best for you. I'm Adam Walter with Vantage Financial. I believe financial planning should be as enjoyable as a day spent fishing or pheasant hunting. If you want personalized investment planning, retirement strategies, and insurance reviews tailored to your unique goals, let's talk. Search Adam Walter with Vantage Financial or visit vfplanning.com.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
You want peace of mind that you're healthy. Support your breast health by getting a mammogram every year starting at age 40. Multiple Avera Breast Center locations across the region offer easy access. We'll create a screening plan that makes sense for you. You have access to specialized breast cancer experts should you need it. Find a screening location near you at avera.org/breast.
Are you suffering from a recent injury or chronic pain?
Come see us, Lane and Reed Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of techniques to meet every patient's need and preference, including adjustments, dry needling, acupuncture, cupping, and rehabilitation.
We are dedicated to providing personalized and effective treatment plans to help you perform at your highest level and feel your best.
Whether you're dealing with back pain, neck pain, or a sports injury, we've got you covered.
Go to SWATchiropracticandrehab.com to schedule an appointment.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Have aches and pains taken you out of your game? Sports injuries can happen quickly, posing threats to your health and ability to participate in your regular athletic activities. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson from First Chiropractic Centers. Chiropractic care can provide pain relief from sore and aching muscles and lead to faster recovery after workout by easing the inflammation you experience, like stiffness, pain, or restricted movement. Visit with us about managing your sports injuries. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Today's world is changing and you need your general liability plan to change along with it. If you're a business owner, give me, Skylar Sherman with Missouri River Associates, a call and let's check your policies. Since you're busy running the business, I'll do all the legwork, so feel free to call, email, or stop down 124 Walnut Street in Yankton.
Are you new to Medicare or turning 65 soon? Have you met IRMA? Who's IRMA? IRMA is an additional Medicare tax that comes into play based on your tax filing income. Let's chat today to see if you'll be meeting IRMA in your Medicare future. Missouri River Associates.
Welcome back on KYNC and KYN TV. This is your post-game breakdown brought to you by Sarah Sarda for State Senator. Find out more about Sarah's campaign online at sarahsardaforstatesenator.com or scan the QR code on your screen right now if you're watching on KYN TV. That being said, I should probably put up that graphic so you can scan that QR code on your screen. Should be on your screens now here on KYN TV, but if you want to learn more, if you're listening on KYNT and want to learn more about Sarah's campaign, you can do so online at sarahsardaforstatesenator.com. That's Sarah Sarda, spelled SARACARDA. We are live from the Fairfield Inn & Suites and Holiday Inn Express broadcast booth. Get great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express Hotel Direct 605-653-2250. It's time for your stat recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business's signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. They're located on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. Head coach Taylor Stacy is up here as well, so we'll get right into your post-game coach interview after a quick look at the stats. For the Gazelles, I had in the kill department, 2 for Jocelyn Pearson, 1 for Cheyenne Rubidoux, 2 for Olivia Demmer, 4 for Gracie Gutzman, 1 for Ellie Drotzman, 2 for Berkeley Olson, and a team-high 7 for Jade Jerry. For the assists, 12 for Kayla Llewellyn to lead the team, and 5 for Elena Nelson. And blocks, Coach Stacy did my best to actually keep track this time. A team-high 3 for Olivia Demmer, 1 for Cheyenne Rubidoux, 1 for Ellie Drotzman, and 2 for Jade Jerry. Coach Stacy, we bring you in for the post-game coach interview brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm. Coach, it's an important night here for the Gazelles. It was a Gazelle strong pink out night. Doesn't end the way you want it to. 3-0. Brandon Valley takes the win tonight. But despite the Lynx handling the first 2 sets, you guys came out in set 3 and kind of washed that all away and were able to fight tough right till the very end of that final set.
Yeah, and
I know with our 9-day stretch off from games, it was hard to pick it back up right away in the first set, and so I think that's what got us down. It took us a while to pick up the intensity there, and we didn't get it till the third set, and at that point it was a little too late. And so the girls did a nice job though in that third set to keep fighting all the way to the end, and we made it a little bit more competitive of a set there, and so I'm proud of that third set.
You mentioned that 9 days of rest. It's almost a catch-22 because, that's the longest stretch of the season so far. You guys haven't had a game. Usually in a 9-day stretch, you're playing 3, sometimes four matches. So It was a needed rest, but at the same time, maybe, like you mentioned, didn't come out firing the same way when you're playing every single night. Yeah,
I think that was the biggest thing. But hopefully we have another week until we play our next match, and so hopefully we can start strong then. And so we'll pick up the intensity and practice a little bit so we don't miss out.
We talked about it all year, but a 2-setter system, again today, as you have all season rotating in and out, and I think both of them played very well. Kayla Llewellyn ended up getting the better of the numbers in final assists. I have her at 12. But both Llewellyn and Elena Nelson are very good at setting up their teammates and getting that communication. Just talk about your 2 setters, a junior and a sophomore, so they're both on the roster for still a little while longer.
Yeah, they both do a really nice job of leading our offense. They really work hard to communicate and tell our hitters what they need, but they're also receptive to our hitters and what they need. And so they do a really nice job of getting the ball up to them. Defensively, I was really proud of both of them tonight. I think that was the best defensive game they've had all season. They had lots of nice digs to get the ball back in play, and so I'm proud of them that way tonight.
And another thing that we've talked about in the past is the rotation of people in the front line for this Gazelles team. It's actually a major reason I've committed to trying to understand what it counts as a block and actually count them correctly because of how your girls can rotate through that front line, and it seems everybody can get involved with blocks. Hopefully I'm right. If I'm wrong, somebody will tell me, but I did have 3 blocks for Olivia Demmer. If she had more, my apologies, but that was the team high. But everybody was able to play well at the net, and especially in that final set, it felt like you were starting to figure out where the attack angles were from Brandon Valley, and your team was playing very well at the net.
Yeah, we picked it up in the third set for sure at the front row. We were more confident, I think, in the third set as well. The difference we had in the third set was Jocelyn Pearson made it in the front row. Usually she's just a defensive player for us in the back row, but we changed things up, and she did a nice job. She got 2 kills in 1 set, which is impressive for not playing front row until the third set. And so she did a really nice job of coming in and kind of taking charge there. But it is really nice when we have so many eligible hitters that can find the court and contribute that way and get kills for us, and so I'm really proud of how we can spread the share a little bit, and so they're doing a really nice job up front.
Let's talk about what's next for your Gazelle squad. As you mentioned, it's another week off. You come out October 17th. You're on the road against the Pierre Governors, that one in the state capital. What are you looking forward to in that one? A bit of a road trip for you guys. I know it's a couple hours out to Pierre.
Yeah, it'll be a long trip, but we're hoping to start off strong right away, and that's kind of what we've been working on all season. And I know these couple of our matches towards recently, we've been able to pick it up and start a strong lead right away, and so that's what we're looking for again against Pierre. Pierre has always been really scrappy. They've been able to pick things up and throw things at us that we maybe don't expect, and so we just have to be ready for that and be ready to keep playing until the whistle. And so we'll work on that during practice for this week and hopefully be able to bring the intensity right away.
All right, big thank you, head coach Taylor Stacy, for taking time to talk to us. Good luck next week in Pierre, and I believe 21st when you return home for against Beersford, we'll be here for that as well.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, thank you to head coach Taylor Stacy. That was your post-game coach interview brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. We're going to go to break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Come back and keep things rolling here on the post-game report.
A new choice for District 18 Senate, Lauren Nelson.
This is Lauren Nelson. As an educator and administrator, I know firsthand the dedication and effort teachers put into their students each and every day. As your next state senator, I will be committed to providing the necessary funding to help teachers successfully educate all students in District 18.
Vote now or on Election Day, November 5th, for Lauren Nelson, District 18 Senate. Paid for by Lauren Nelson for Senate.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com. Sarah Sarda is running for State Senate District 18.
This is Bernie Hunoff. In November, we're electing a new state senator, and I'm happily supporting Sarah Sarda. I'm a big fan of Sarah's leadership style. She's thoughtful, she listens. Maybe most important nowadays, Sarah Sarda has no political agenda. She just wants to make this a better place. Sarah already does that in her work career and in her amazing leadership on the school board. I'm proud to be the chair of her campaign and our committee, Sarah Sarda for State Senator, paid for this message.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
This game break is brought to you by a lot of people supporting the Bucks and Gazelles. So far, these high school athletes have put on quite a show for us tonight. We've had a great and exciting game. So let's break down the highlights and get you up to speed. Hold on. Well, this is unusual. One second. We're getting word from the referee. Let's just listen in.
Due to Representative Julie Auck, Lauren Nelson, and the South Dakota Legislature's vote to cut $109 million from South Dakota Public Schools, we cannot afford to continue. This game is over.
Folks, this game break was a warning. Representative Julie Auck and Lauren Nelson are attacking South Dakota's excellent education system. But you can stop them from succeeding by voting against Representative Julie Auck and Lauren Nelson in the upcoming election. Our students are counting on you. Paid for by the Save Our Schools PAC, not endorsed by any candidate.
Welcome back in here on KYNT and KYN-TV. This is your post-game report brought to you by Sarah Sarda for State Senator. It's time to get into your players of the game. Your defensive player of the game is brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential and commercial pest control solution. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. Defensive player of the game is going to go to Olivia Dimmer. I had her for 3 blocks on the day. She was meeting the attackers at the net constantly tonight and played a big part for this Yankton front line that Coach Stacy is very proud of and how they play, even if tonight ends up with a loss for the Gazelles. Your offensive player of the game is brought to you by Hy-Vee. There's a helpful smile in every aisle. Kayla Llewellyn had a team-high 12 assists in this one. She was able to set up her teammates very well. I know a 2-setter system, sometimes the numbers don't always look gaudy for Llewellyn or Nelson because they are splitting time as setters. They don't always balloon those numbers as much as teams that run a 1-setter system would. But Kayla Llewellyn had a very good match tonight. 12 assists for her. The junior setter is your offensive player of the game, brought to you by Hy-Vee. Your calendar countdown here, brought to you by Parker Hannafin of Yankton. You can look ahead to a brighter future with a new career at Parker of Yankton. All benefits begin day one. Learn more at parker.com. Parker, engineering your success. That is the 17th of October on the road in the state capitol. Yankton takes on the Pierre Governors. That is October 17th, coming up next week. Should be a good one. Governors 5-7 on the year. That's pending any results tonight, if that updates or not. The Gazelles now 3-14 after tonight's loss. The Gazelles fall to Brandon Valley 3-0 here on KYNT and KYN-TV. That is going to do it for us this evening. I want to thank all of our sponsors helping make this broadcast possible. Big thank you to Ginger Lesher back in the studio for making sure we stayed on air, our studio technician. Of course, thank you, the listener. The broadcast would not be possible without you. You're the reason we get to keep the lights on. Thank you so much for joining me. I have been Brayden Butler, and this has been a presentation of Yankton Gazelles Volleyball on KYNT and KYN-TV. Until next time, stay safe and be good people. We'll see you next time on KYNT, KYN TV. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to Yankton Athletics on KYNT, a Riverfront sports property, and Yankton's home team. Remember, KYNT is your home for Yankton High School athletics.